Sam Raimi is one of my favorite directors. He has a good bit of gems under his belt. Darkman's one of my faves. I didn't even know he made a new movie. I randomly saw the poster and went to the movie theater right after. I knew nothing going in, so when the movie started, I was kinda like, uh-oh. I was liking it so far, but it was very predictable. As the movie went on, however, it threw plenty of curves and misdirects my way. Something I wish another movie of his did. Doctor Strange 2. Wow, that movie was frustrating to watch. I might be in the minority, but I like it when weird, non-mainstream directors do superhero movies, because you get really interesting interpretations. Is Raimi even considered non-mainstream? He's like the main Spider-Man guy to most people. Doctor Strange, the character, and his world lends to really wild stuff, and I always look forward to seeing him in the movies. And Sam Raimi doing it is perfect, but that didn't really happen. Instead, we got a Marvel movie hampering the director by forcing typical Marvel-isms, cramming in links and threads from the MCU, and most painfully, relying on the events from a show that was being filmed around the same time. They had a vague idea of what either show's story was about, and it's very noticeable. Especially with Wanda. Good lord, she was handled so poorly. Watching the series and then going into the movie makes it feel like there was a total disregard for the events of the series. You'd be like, what the hell? Did she not learn a single thing? If you didn't see the series, you'd still be perplexed at her decisions. She has zero reason to be so vindictive, besides that one line where she explains, rightfully, how it isn't fair. But that line doesn't hold up well because it doesn't feel earned in this movie. She goes on to be a straight up villain with very little to justify her actions. She's straight up a murderer. They could have easily solved this problem by having a different Wanda from a different universe be the villain. You know, keeping with the multiverse theme, which was also very underutilized, besides the universe traversing imagery, which was very beautiful. The movie in general is very pretty, which is rare for Marvel movies. Marvel movies look really bad. Also, they dropped a major ball by not focusing on Mordo's character being the main antagonist. They could have followed through on the Mordo and Empirical arc from the comics. They set it up and it kinda went nowhere. They could have easily followed the plot of that arc. It's pretty clean and concise. It lends well to the multiverse and the moral ambiguity thing they tried to delve into. Also, what the hell? Shuma Gorath? They said it's not him, but that sure looked like him. What a waste. He looked cool, but it wasn't him. America was there. She looked cool, but she did nothing. She was there. She was more like a living MacGuffin. Very predictable use of her. Even zombie Doctor Strange was predictable. I loved it, but as soon as they buried the body, I was like, oh yeah, he coming back. Still, the movie was really cool, and that's why I say it was so frustrating to watch the movie. The Sam Raimi-isms were all over the movie. Well-crafted camera work, clever transitions, overall fun, but it felt like a Raimi movie was constantly fighting with a Marvel movie. What was up with the third eye? Big problem, oh no. Movie ends? Oh, don't worry about it, we good. Charlize Theron. Sorry, I was supposed to be talking about Send Help. Great movie. The main characters felt like obvious archetypes they were meant to represent, but you constantly question if you actually know them. I kept going between liking and hating both of them, in a good way. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Hole in one. Eagle or whatever. Golf sucks.